Oh, we're good. You go ahead. Hold in. Yeah, Bubba Pop. You go for a boat ride, Bubba. Yeah, we go for a boat ride. Yeah, we love the water, don't you, Bubba? Oh, yeah. Oh, you got the puppy. We're on the water, Bubba. Yeah, ho, ho. There's some flat calm. Hey, Bubba. I'll hold the bow down for you. You must ride nice and steady with me here. Here we go. Hey, oh-de-ho, 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 hey, oh. Yeah, she right. Good job, eh? Be alright. Audio, 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 audio. Yeah. Yeah. I usually go with the waves. You ride that wake and you don't get all wet, and it's less choppy. But you got to take like an umbrella approach. Or we can just get this over and go straight right through it. Audio, audio, audio. Where do you go? Tie into this?
That should be enough post up there.
Good on.
I'll tie over this one.
Spring liner. Hey. Always give that bow a little slack. That's a little too much slack.
Sorry, you get your stuff.
Be alright, yeah. She needs to tighten up a little bit. I didn't know how much I was full or what. Come on, boy. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Yeah, you're okay.
How old is he?
Year and a half. July 20th is his birthday. Yeah, July 20th.
Good looking dog.
Very healthy. I feed him well. He's 3 months old. He had a whole hind quarter of a deer.
Ah,
He laid there on that grass and just belly up. Oh, laying in the sun. He couldn't even move. He was just filled right up. He ate till his heart was content and his belly was content. Yes, he's a good
I
boy.
had to sleep that off.
Oh, he slept a good couple days, I tell you. He just kept eating and eating and eating.
So this is the house, this white house here.
He was the runt of the litter, so I wanted to give him the leg up, you know.
What's that?
He was the runt of the litter,
Oh, really?
so I wanted to give, he usually goes deeper. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
I've trained him to go deeper in the woods. He's probably nervous. He smells your dog. I tried to get him to go poop 2 times on the way here.
That's all right.
He chased rats instead around dumpsters.
Let's sit over here.
Oh, shoot. Oh,
I have ladders here.
Oh, that's cool. That'll work.
Um,
Hopefully they're structural enough. But I have a ferry boat I can use.
oh,
Flat
really?
bottom John boat. Structural. It's a ferry boat. Yeah. Very structural. 18 footer.
This way.
Brand new. Brand new trailer. Brand new everything. You know, ferry over at lumber and equipment. We'll get it on a calm day, hopefully.
Yeah, this is a little.
I thought it was going to pour on us, so I'm happy that we're here.
Yeah, I think that's south.
It fell a little
Down
flat,
in
did
New
it?
Hampshire, Massachusetts.
I like how they separated these. If they were going to do it that way, they gave it a little breathing room.
Yeah, I built this myself, actually.
Well, you did a damn good job.
I'm a hack, but I took my time, so it came out
That's it.
relatively good. So, this side needs to be painted, and you can see there's some rot.
Yes,
and
we
shit
fixed the
there.
returns. Yeah, I'll have that. We'll fix whatever needs to be fixed.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah.
That's that sill too, pretty bad.
What's that?
You ought to aluminum wrap that.
Really?
Just put aluminum wrap over it and it'll never rot. Aluminum wrap lets it sweat and breathe and it never rots the wood. You can put aluminum wrap
Yeah,
on
yeah,
half
right.
rotten wood. As long as it's nailable, it'll stay for 100 years. It's crazy what aluminum will do.
Huh.
Coated aluminum. It's what we do in Rockland to all the
Yeah.
old stuff. Where we can fit it. If there's finial returns, we can't really do
I had
it.
another house where I put in new windows.
It's
That's
great
what
on
we did.
sills. It's great on sills. Them
That's
horizontal
the other thing.
surfaces.
That whole window's got to come out. It's all fucked up.
Yeah, I see.
And
I like the top,
The eyebrow needs to be fixed.
Yes, I see that too. In that corner.
Right, that whole.
Take that gutter right off and fix that fascia too.
Yeah, that gutter doesn't really do much.
Well, we got to put it back. You need the gutter. You always use gutters. Use them, use them, use them.
Yeah.
I preach in that.
Well,
However, especially to get it off that damn roof there.
Yeah. Okay.
Even if it don't work much, it's still helping a little. So just
Yeah,
make sure
so-
it's cleaned out. That's the only thing. I'll clean it out when I put it back up. You'll have another 5-6 years out of it. Unless trees throw leaves in it, and I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Not many on this side anyway.
No, yeah. It's not too bad.
That'll throw them down. And they're just small enough, they'll fit in that little bastard too. The chestnut trees.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, look at that ladder flying.
Yeah, I had to get up there to disconnect the solar to work on it.
Yep, we're doing solar too. Suncovia.
You are?
Yep, Suncovia. On the whole multi-unit.
Oh,
Whole
yeah.
multi, $50,000. 75 with the rebate, 50.
Are you putting it in?
10-year plan. I'm having them put it in. They're going to maintain it for a year, and then I'm going to buy it. As soon as they prove the system, and then I'll buy it. But I need them to prove the system. I want to be there when they hook it up so I understand the workings of it. And then once I buy it, I'll be solely responsible for it.
So, this, I did, you don't have to worry about this.
Oh, looks great.
This is just an addition.
Yep. Oh, I see what you need done.
Yeah, this needs to be painted.
Yep.
And there's,
Hi. They'll play together. They would love to, I'm sure of it.
All right.
He's not a rough dog. He's just gonna play. Unless, are they both boys?
No, she's a girl.
All right, then they're gonna have fun. She will bark at him and stuff. He may try to mount, but she'll just. He's not much of a mount dog. He ends up being more of a play dog.
Okay.
He's a play pup.
She'll bite back.
That's what he needs, though. She
Okay.
just needs to say no
Okay.
and then go. Yeah.
What's his name?
Odin.
Odin. That's Charlie girl.
Aw.
Puppies.
Yeah. So they're gonna have fun. You can tell.
She doesn't really know how to
There we go. They're off. Ha 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 ha. She's just big enough. He ain't gonna mount her. I don't think he'll mount her. Because we have another one live
Yeah.
of my last client, and she's about the same size to long-haired golden retriever, and they go in the mud flats. They get, oh my God, it's horrible. But they're all day long running. They're all day long running. Beautiful, beautiful trim work here. You know, we're not asked to do this nowadays. Everything's so expensive. There's so many middlemen involved. We don't just cut trees down and make the wood here anymore, so we don't have all that extra expense to put into these nice finial returns. You know.
This guy was a custom boat builder.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that, but no one really asks of it anymore, you know. But yeah, it's beautiful.
So you were talking about wrapping things with metal. So this, yeah, I like to keep them all wood because it's.
Oh yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's historical. I'm more of a historical renovator guy
Yeah.
as well. I was just saying for that one, if you weren't gonna leave, it's just a quick option to not let it rot on you. But it doesn't matter.
Painted this a couple years ago.
I'd
so
rather coat it in
it's
4
good.
coats of oil, to be honest. You know,
We didn't get to this.
I do a long oil on stuff like this. I try. It's either Smart Primer, which is a hybrid, which I've coated houses and left it like that. 3 coats of just Smart Primer. It has a lacquer in it, 15% lacquer, so it has a finish. And I'll tell you, I can even give you that client. That was 5 years ago, and she loves that house right on Highland Street in Thomaston. Historical renovation.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful.
Beautiful house,
yeah.
okay? And right up Mountain Road in Camden,
Yep.
every one of those houses I painted, about half of them.
Oh, can you give me a couple
So
of
many.
references
So yeah,
to talk to them?
I'll give you all of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
They love me right to death. And this is literally exactly our niche because we do the carpentry. We know how to get into all these nooks and crannies, and we're some of the best at spraying and back brushing and getting it done quick.
Okay. Good.
Yeah,
Well,
we
this
don't play.
side doesn't need to be done. Just those. 'Cause
Oh, of course,
It
right.
was just done, but right here.
Yep,
needs
I
to
see
be
it.
done.
I got it on video. We're good.
Okay.
Yep.
So there's a couple other things.
I'd shake your hand, but my hands are full here.
That's okay.
It's nice to meet you.
Sharon. I'm
Sharon.
Gigi sister.
Well, Sharon's always caring, right?
What's your first name?
Travis.
Travis.
Travis
Nice to meet you.
Carlton Grant Robbins.
Wow, that's
Yes.
quite a handle.
It was. It was. You can look me up on YouTube at Main Man Squanto. And if you'd like to subscribe, it'd really help.
Well,
Nice to meet you, Sharon.
nice to meet you.
Yes.
We're looking forward to having you help us out here.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. I can't wait now that I see it. Yep. Beautiful home. A lot of wind, though, huh? That'll dry the paint off. Yeah.
It's
been right beautiful lately.
At this point.
Oh, yes. You don't want to go fishing today. You don't want to be outside today. Huh? Oh, she gave you a man cave, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, now I know why you come here.
My dad built this.
Wow. God bless him. I see how you put the new roof on it.
There isn't a thing, a shield here to prevent the rain from going down a rotten.
Throw a gutter on that. Let's get it.
Yeah, and then we gotta.
Replace.
Yeah, gotta fix this. I guess you have to replace.
Best thing is take the trim off and replace the whole piece.
Yeah.
Don't scab it. Just
This
we'll
guy-
pop the trim off. Yeah. Once we do that, we'll take all this trim off. We'll replace all the trim, the whole sill, and put the whole new piece of T11 in and repaint it exactly, and you'll never even know that there was a fix. Because I'm sick and tired of scabbing in T11. Never happening again.
Oh,
It's so
yeah,
easy.
yeah,
You
that's
just pull the
good.
whole sheet off.
Right,
Instead of it takes longer to scab it in.
right.
Probably.
I may have a piece. I don't know.
You want a whole sheet though. You take that whole sheet off, cut out the door, and put it back.
This may be C111 may know.
There you go. That is. It's right here. Yeah, you see
Yeah.
it. Oh shit! Am I seeing something? Into the front, the chef. Wow. So you leaving that shingle? She's getting buckly. You ought to throw some oil on it. You know what I use? Used motor oil. I'm not kidding. Used motor oil. It's the same exact stuff. I've done this so long. I have buddies that do it, and I swear to God, used motor oil, free. And
What
it
it look like though?
beautiful. It just takes that and it just gives it this beautiful gun smoke. Minwax gun smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what it gives. It just darkens it just a hair, and it rips out all them beautiful knots and stuff.
Yeah.
It's no different than any other oil would do.
You just
Paint it on, spray it
people
on.
sell it to you?
You can go anywhere. They're gonna want to get rid of it. Everybody's trying to get rid of that stuff. Yeah, you just go to Prompto and ask them to, give you bring a 5-gallon bucket with a lid on it, and just say, hey, can you pump 5 gallons for me? And they'll just dump it right in for you. It's free, and I'm telling you, it works great. We're doing it to my dad's whole house. We're gonna reseeder his whole house and do it. I have 3 or 4 friends out in Port Clyde that do it. Every 10 years I'll go out. Well, every 10 years they start one side a year. And this old man who just goes out, he does one side a year for 4 years. He's done for a good 10, 15 years. But it's free. That's the whole point. Yeah, of course. Northern side. Yeah.
But that side, yeah. I mean, I
Bucket.
didn't really think of that until you brought it up because
Something for the future. Hey, I'd give it 5 more years and she's gonna start. Because it's on the top and it'll rot your whole wall out. But
Well, some
you got
of those shingles are gone too.
True, right? You couldn't just replace them and put oil on them. And then in that sun, we're actually doing an experiment. We took the shingle. They have brand new cedar shingle, and we painted one side with some mortar oil. And we slipped it in his existing shingles on the south side. He has a house right on the ocean, right in Addison, on the south side of his house, so the sun will beat the hell out of it. Now, we also have gun smoke behind, so he dipped it. So one side, half of it's up in there unexposed, so we get the natural look of what it would look like. Then we have one side that's exposed with the oil, and then we have one side that's not exposed with the oil. So we'll see what the oil was when it was new on an aged cedar, what the shingle will be on a beat down, sun beaten aged cedar, and then we'll have the natural on top aged. So we'll see 3 different variations of what it could be, what it was, and we're actually doing an experiment right now. We started it last summer. So I can send you that picture. Every now and then we'll go out and check it. We'll put it back. Just to see how it does. It ages. It's beautifully aging. I'm telling you, it's awesome.
So this is an outhouse.
Yep.
Probably the greatest job you want to do, but obviously.
No, I've roofed out houses. I've built out houses.
Yeah, the roof is good, I think.
Cedar Shakes need a couple of trim nails.
Yeah,
A couple of tap.
right, the trim needs to be
Smoked. Yep.
Yeah.
All of it, yeah. AZ or pretty prime pine. That's the thing, like, it's every piece of wood nowadays is horrible. Everything is farmed. So basically your best bet is to just get like hemlock or something from a local place where they've cut down off trees that have grown for a long time.
Well, the outhouse, I don't know.
I would rather. That's the only way that I would do it. Although I do whatever you want. You put the caps on it, those other ones look fine. It's just the caps. Because they do look fine. The caps are cheap. And I won't put them up. Oh, well. Put a little tar on it right there. And the
we'll have to, like, massage it or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, always. Take a job at a time. Let's just get it done. That way we finish, that one big job you want, see where we're at, and then we can start petering away at them. And probably new sheathing on that as well. It's starting to, you see how it's starting to go then. Well, it may not be soggy. If it's not soggy, we won't replace it, but I'm just saying. It may end up seems kind of wet for some reason. Like they're not dried out like they should be almost.
Right.
Like they're holding water. Maybe there's like a couple layers of Typar and it's sweating. I don't know. Talk to me. We love it. Good fix though. That little drip. I tuck mine the other way so that doesn't happen. I tuck mine in this way.
Yeah, right.
But they tucked it out, so I'll take that out and flip it in for you at least. Base is always the finish.
Yeah, I'm surprised. The guys did a really good job on the roof.
Well, people just don't understand physics.
I think that
Geometry of life, I guess. I am a professional house waterproofer. So I residentially, basically, that's what
Let's come on inside.
you gotta build it, and then you gotta make sure it's waterproof. That's your main job.
Can he stay outside?
Of course he can. Yes. Oh, then pup. Go play. Go play. He'll be all right. There's nowhere for him to go. Stay. Go back.
So do you need to take minutes
Yeah.
or anything, or are you all set?
Sorry?
Do you need to take minutes or?
Oh, no. I'm all set. Oh, yeah. I've got video. We have a geometry. We have an app that literally. What I'll do, I'll walk around the house and I'll get a slow video in it. But to be honest, I've done this long enough. I really don't need any measurements.
Yeah, so like you say, the main house was two sides and then the wood issues. And I don't know, like, what do you need to do to justify coming out here in terms of length of time working on a place? Does it matter to you? We got a fire going on in here, why don't we?
I would say to make it worth it.
Like, you don't want to come out here for 2 days, right? I mean, not that it's gonna be 2 days, but like, you want to...
What, would I stay out here? Would you give me the house or something to stay in, or?
No,
Would guys
I
be
wouldn't
gone,
know,
or?
I'm just thinking, well, you're gonna be living in the area in the summer.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be right in Washington. Just down the other end of 220, right on the same 220. Washington, Maine, and I'm right on that same road.
Charlie, that's enough.
It's okay, I'm cool with it. As long as you don't let me, I'll just keep them off. Or her. Sorry.
It's all good.
Baby girl.
Yeah.
Oh. You found a friend already. She said, thank you for bringing it out, and now it's so fun. Did they have fun?
Yeah.
Wasn't too
She had to tell him, but he listens.
Good.
So.
He has been neutered because he was starting to get weird like that, so I neutered
She
him.
also doesn't really know how to play with other dogs
She
so
seemed
well.
like
She wasn't socialized when she was
Yep.
a pup because she had an
Tell.
injury. And
I could tell right off the bat.
Yeah.
She had her hair up and her ears.
She's a little awkward.
Flustered. But she played. She inevitably let him go. They did tag, which really isn't play, but it's a fun chase. A fun chase.
Good girl.
So no, I'll get you an estimate on all this stuff. I'll have it itemized out, and we can just take a job at a time. I'd say
And
I'd
if you
at
run
least want the
into
house to do
extra
it.
Stuff like you find some rot when you're.
Of
doing
course,
some
we'll
work,
document it, and I won't touch it
and
until you
you'll give me an ad.
approve it. But I'll need to make an amendment and get a first half for each project.
Right. Okay.
Because I don't like to add things on and then wait for money at the end, because I've just been burnt too many times. Not saying that you would. However, I have to do it the right way.
No, I got it. I worked in the construction field.
You know what I mean.
My whole life.
That's all.
So I got it.
That's all.
Uh,
Especially now. I don't know why. The last 4 years, it has just been horrendous. To the point where I said, I'm done. I'm buying my own multi-units from now on, and I'm over it. I don't want to work for anyone else anymore. It got that bad. And I love my job. I love helping people.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna have a problem with me.
Yeah.
Like, just to let you know, my sister, I, and my brother own this place. We
Cool.
split all the bills.
Yep.
So, you know, when you're paying the third instead of the full boat, it's a lot easier to do that.
Yeah, because you guys have more. Yeah, so that'll help.
But, so if we were able to settle on, a contract, what you had
You
mentioned,
got a tick or something?
I don't know.
She got a tick on her, guys.
Let me see.
Is that a?
No. That's
Her
a
thing?
skin. No. That's a skin
Oh, it looks
tag.
just like a
Yeah,
tick body,
I
don't
know. She had it was like a skin tag that they cauterized off.
it? Yeah, there we go.
She all good.
Yeah. We just had that done too.
Oh
My
yeah.
fiance had to get and it cauterized it. That looks like that.
I just
Yeah.
had it done on myself a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Good to get them off. Good to get rid of them.
So July is still something that you could do, you think, or start
Yeah.
if we. So you got work up until that point.
I got to move my whole thing. June.
Right.
My kid's leaving school in Addison on the 11th or something like that.
Where is Addison?
Well, you go up Route 1 to Ellsworth. You know where Ellsworth and Bar Harbor is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, instead of going to Bar Harbor, you just keep going Route 1. You go up to Machias
Oh,
before Calais. Or for you, it was over here before Calais. And you got Canada. You got Calais,
I've been to
Machias,
Machias.
Bar Harbor,
Yeah.
Rockland. Addison's right before Machias.
Oh,
About
okay.
an hour past Ellsworth.
Oh, wow.
20 minutes before Machias. And we're out on a peninsula just like this, big fisherman
Right.
community.
Right.
But it's a big multi-unit, huge. It's like a 200-foot long house. I've got 11 bedrooms.
So you're renting that and you're living in it at the same time? mean,
I have
you're-
4 apartments. I just built the 4th apartment,
But you're living there?
and
too?
I'm living in one. Yes.
Oh, I see. Nice.
I said, you know what? Give me a break from the Rockland Center of Rockland Construction. Just let me breathe for a little bit. It's my 10th year anniversary. I'm finally able to purchase a home. I've saved up my money. I'm ready for a big build, and I put I put 100 grand into that house already, and I've been there for 2 years. We had a baby. We got our first dog. We got our first house. We got engaged, all in the same year. We got it all,
Wow.
but we worked hard for a long time, renting.
So why are you moving back to this area?
Well, because I'm branded here. This is my area. I just needed a break, and I needed to
So
set
you're
up
from this area?
financial freedom. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I born and raised in Rockland, and all throughout all these, lived in all these towns: Waldoboro, Cushing, Friendship, Owl's Head, Port Clyde, St. George.
Oh, nice.
Well, I've lived in all of these.
Beautiful area.
You know. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, you need anything else?
I just went up
got
there
whole
for a little
shitload
bit.
of work to do. I gotta get going on.
Yeah, let's get going because I got 3 more houses to go look at.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. Return clients.
That's a good thing.
Return clients at that. And they're all right in the center of town. I'm
Okay.
skipping a jump away from the hardware store.
Okay. So do you need to walk around some more, or are you ready to go?
I do want to walk around.
Okay. Go for it.
And we're just looking at that side.
That side and this side. I'll go out with you.
Yes, and then this
Review it
door.
again.
Okay,
Right.
so I don't really need to walk around the other side. But
Right.
I will. Let's just get her done. Sharon,
Yes, sir.
it's nice to meet you.
Nice to
I
meet
didn't
you.
get her name.
Erica.
Erica, Travis.
Travis, nice to meet
Yes.
you. Odin, you're a good
My
boy.
hands are wet,
Oh,
but
that's all right. Okay, come on, Pop. You made your way in anyway.
yeah, he
Hopefully,
drove
we'll
by
see you
me.
later.
All right, have a good night.
Yes, stay safe.
Yeah. So this side and that side. As far as and then the things.
Yeah. Right. Oh yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll get it all worked out, JT. Cool. I had more things to do, and I just accumulated everything into one. So I got 4 different big houses like this to do. Bigger, actually, but this is considered a big job because it's on a fucking island. It makes it a little harder. So I consider this very important, and we got to get it right. That's it. If I'm coming out here, it's going to be right because I got a name to defend. You look on my...
Guys working for you?
Oh, yeah. No, we're all set. You'll see. They'll be wearing my name's brand shirts and hoodies. We have it all. We're hooked up. I've worked hard for this. You know, I started from nothing, right?
No, I don't really know your background other than what you told me.
Well, I'll tell you, I was a rough and tumble kid that didn't have his parents. I was a Peter Pan boy, okay? And I said, you know what? I'm sick of being the bad guy. I don't want to be a hoodlum or, you know, I don't know. I wasn't happy with working for someone else. And I asked for $1 raise. I was running the crew myself, doing the work of 3 men on his estimate and getting it done in a third of the time. And he wouldn't give me $1. I said, good, I'll go get 16 more dollars then. I just made business cards, I'm out. Now the thing is, he's my best friend still. He's still a very good man. I help him sometimes, he helps me sometimes. We're still cordial, but he understood I had to go. But he should have given me the $1 because I probably would still work for him. And I'd have had nothing still. I'd have still been scraping by for a plate. We made the move, and now, not only do I have the construction company, but now I also have a real estate empire coming, little by little. I bought my first multi-unit, right? Next year I'm buying another one, and the next year I'm buying another one, and for 10 years I'm gonna buy one every other year or every year, and by the time I'm your age, that's it. That was it. 25, have your own business. 35, have your own house. 50, be a millionaire. At least in assets. At least in equity of assets. Maybe not liquid, but at least in assets.
So how long you been in the construction?
I was running up ladders since I was 3 years old.
How old are you now?
35. I built my first house in the '98 ice storm with my grandfather and my dad. And we cut down 3 trees, and the local mill took the trees. We gave them a list of wood. They brought the wood, they kept the rest, right? That was their vig. They got what, you know, they got a bunch of wood. We stacked that wood. We already had it, the floor built, the posts in, the girders in, but the walls, the rafters, the sheathing, the stairs, the loft inside, we had to do that in the '98 ice storm. Ice everywhere. I was 8 years old. I helped bang that ice. I helped put them iced out fucking wood on that house. And I banged all the nails. They'd set the board and I'd bang the rest of the nails. I'd feed them another one, bang the rest of the nails. Feed them another one, bang the rest. You need nails? Okay, here you go. You need that cut at that length? Okay. All by hand, 8 years old. So I won state championship when I was 16 for residential construction.
What do you mean a state championship?
Midcoast School of Technology. I left high school with an associate's degree. In basically civil engineering in a way, but also residential construction. And we were the first class to ever build an actual home. They always built sheds and birdhouses. I told him, I said, I want to build a house. He goes, really? And it just happened to be another strapping boy in the other class, the morning class that year. And he said, I think we can do it with you boys, what I have this year. And we did it, 28 by 48 foot. We built it so you could drop the trestles and you could drive true tractor trailer trucks underneath it, unbolt it in the middle and bring it down to the hurricane relief. Now, of course, as history goes, it went to a politician in the area. Of course, it didn't go to hurricane relief. Paid for by the state, really. Midco School of Technology. However, we built the first stand in, and we dug the posts and put the... JT, I'll get a hold of you.
Okay. How long do you think?
Still ain't shook your hand, brother.
Yeah. How long do you think?
I'll get you an estimate.
That's fine.
Okay? Got a lot to go. You're the first, though, so I'll get you first, I promise.
All right. Thanks, my friend. Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. See, my other guys, they're annual clients, so they don't mind if they wait till the fall. You, I want to get this one. It's nice and warm, and it's good weather, you know what I mean? So I want to get this one. It's nice and warm. Hey, my birthday's July 25th, and my anniversary is July 4th. So we're going to have a good month right here. All right. Hey, babe. How's it going?